We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. is confident that the Congress will move quickly to adopt the priority measures of his administration. Communications Secretary Cheloy Garafil said Marcos was pleased with the progress of his key measures and hoped that they would be signed into law to promote his development plan. Among the bills he certified as urgent are the General Appropriations Bill for Fiscal Year 2023, amendments to Republic Act 11709 or the AFP Professionalism, the Maharlika Investment Fund, the Mandatory Reserve Officers Training Corps or ROTC, and the National Service Training Program. In a meeting with the Presidential Legislative Liaison Office to review the administration's legislative goals, they reported that about 10 of the 20 priority bills specified in the first SONA of the President had already been enacted and delivered to the Senate as of January 18. Among the bills approved on the third and final reading by the House of Representatives are the proposed Tax Package 3 or Real Property Valuation and Assessment Reform Act, the proposed Tax Package 4 or Passive Income and Financial Intermediary Taxation Act or PFITA, and the proposed Government Financial Institutions Unified Initiatives to Distressed Enterprises for Economic Recovery or GUIDE Bill. The amendments on the proposed Build, Operate, Transfer law, as well as the proposed establishment of the Medical Reserve Corps, Philippine Centers for Disease Prevention and Control, and the Virology Institute of the Philippines, are also among the Marcos administration's top legislative priorities. The proposed measure designating selected areas at the Kalayaan group of islands in the West Philippine Sea as protected areas is now prepared for submission to the House plenary for sponsorship and discussion. This comes after House Bill 6373, authored by Palawan Representative Edward Hagedorn and sponsored by Sibak Party List Representative Eddie Villanueva, was approved by the House Committee on Natural Resources. The bill seeks to declare the 3 nautical mile region surrounding the Kalayaan group of islands and Scarborough Shoal as marine protected areas to safeguard the country's rich marine resources. The 2014 study made by the Asian Development Bank shows that the Kalayaan Islands are home to 30% of the country's coral reefs and are important breeding ground for fish and other marine species. The bill aims to prohibit and penalize certain acts and activities in the area and will establish an office that will ensure the efficient implementation of the proposed law. The Department of Health, or DOH, said it is preparing for alternative measures to continue the COVID-19 response even without the state of calamity, which ended in December 31, 2022. DOH Officer in Charge Maria Rosario Berjere said the government can still continue with its vaccination program. She said the Interagency Task Force is set to discuss on February 1st the decoupling of restrictions from the alert level system. Berjere said increased immunity brought by natural immunity and vaccination has so far kept the country's healthcare utilization rates and deaths due to COVID-19 low. On the other hand, medicines, especially maintenance drugs, have remained affordable due to price caps imposed through Executive Order 155. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. earlier expressed hesitancy to extend the state of calamity for COVID-19 in the country. Last December, Marcos said extending the state of calamity is the wrong mindset to welcome the new year since the country's COVID-19 situation has already improved. In our news overseas, North Korea has ordered a 5-day lockdown in the capital of Pyongyang amid the reported spread of respiratory illnesses. In a report from Seoul-based specialist site NK News, a government notice ordered residents to stay in their homes from Wednesday to Sunday and submit to multiple temperature checks each day. The illnesses currently spreading in the capital included the common cold. It is believed to be the first time citywide restrictions have been imposed since North Korea declared victory over COVID-19 in August of 2022. Experts speculate Pyongyang is experiencing a re-emergence of COVID-19. This as temperatures in the Korean peninsula have dropped to as low as negative 22 degrees Celsius in what weather forecasters describe as a Siberian cold snap. It is unclear if other areas are also under lockdown. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head onto the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the pages of the Presidential Communications Office and on Radio Pilipinas RP1. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change. Good evening, everyone.